Hello, everybody. We are in the Intersect Town Hall Workgroup. We just finished discussing about the last town hall. We had a bit of retrospective, but already jumped into some action items and things we want to change for future. But now I've started recording because I want to show a bit of town hall structure. So it's we have some video material to look. I have prepared a Google document, and this is something we prepare at the beginning of each month. And that will help us coordinate what's going to happen on the slide deck and what are our topics and anything related to that. This is the first time actually we have a template for that. So I basically used the template and filled up some things from previous town hall agenda items or from the town hall feedback itself. We start, well, at the top, of course, we have some general links, and then in agenda, something I added here was waiting for audience. So every time we don't really, we have this very specific timeline with a minute accuracy, but we always have been waiting for people. So I thought maybe we should add it on also to the agenda that this is going to actually happen. And yeah, it's about greeting people, telling what people are waiting for, and then starting recording. And I was wondering if we should also share slides, because that was asked in the beginning, and then I said I will do it, but as soon as I finished presenting, I forgot that. So of course, later in Town Hall summary and the channels everybody got access to, that would be a good way to kind of get the resources shared. The next one would be introduction to Intersect Town Hall. No changes here. However, I did notice you spent like 2 minutes on that. So I'm wondering if we should adjust the minutes based on our last call. Yes. Then today's agenda, and also took a bit of like 1 minute. Synopsis what happened in the last town hall, and I changed quite a lot. Previously, we were like using a GitHub link and all that, but because we didn't have that much detail, just a meeting summary link, I think is fine, because it also includes the GitHub link that takes to all the task management and stuff. Although, again, no open source community open office, however, there was a discussion about like GitHub using, and this is a very great way to communicate in this kind of environment. So maybe we need to put it up front again. So that's an option to discover. Zoom voting topic, I changed here a bit of like, added like statuses, not done. So it's easier to track and what status we are. And basically it's like 4 steps. First, we need to ideate questions. Right now we have none. Prepare polling answers. And then if we want, we can play around and pick what to choose. And then we have to select the question. So the idea is that in the first session here, we kind of share that, hey, these are the questions, or we don't have the questions. And the second session, we already test the questions and select one. Town hall planning session, and there is onboarding people, take a look at problems. So this is something Mani has been sharing. I never know how long it actually takes and how long it should take. So that's something to discover. Group slots structure. So if nobody represents a slide, the presenter will read it out. So I mean, this presenter who takes it. Previously, it was like an ad, okay, we have all of the slides, but we don't know are all of them have presenters. And so we have to have a backup option. Now it's kind of planned in the agenda that who is going to pick up that. Invite members to all the group town halls, slide templates for everybody. And now this new idea of presentation expectations for slides. So that in the town hall itself, before like the main part starts, everybody is kind of aware that they can contribute, they can collaborate to create these slides and know what are the expectations. There was also last month discussed a brief tour of groups and committees, and we didn't really do any of that. So maybe we want to do it for this time, and I assume it's before everything starts. And because now it was actually the first time we had any like feedback, I created a list of all the work groups and committees we had and the people who presented before. So this basically gives us a quick list of like, when we are in this call, say, do we have something in governance tools work group or not, and basically go through the existing presenters and kind of coordinate that information. Of course, Intersect stuff updates, that remains the same. And now at the end, introduction to after down hall breakout rooms. And I wanted to put it before we do anything else. Usually this was the last thing, but they're in the call itself. And later I realized like people would want to know what is that, or like what to expect after this humor interfacing. And another thing is this would give people a guiding questions or something to talk about when they are in the small breakout rooms, like, and maybe we give them a guiding, like we list the after town halls in the chat, and when they go to the small breakout rooms, they can like, we can give them a guiding questions like, hey, these are the breakout rooms, what do you think of these? And so if they want more stuff to discuss, or maybe we lead them even a question, and then if everybody thinks of a question and then comes later to the after down hall, they already have some opinion rather than somebody kicking off or presenting and carrying the thought process. Then one thing in the middle here is end of the town hall presentation. So always I now edit out all of this waiting time and non-needed part of the connect and integrate. So having like a clear end will help us. And also our recording was consumed into one session and we lost a part of after down hall because I was in the main room while others already started in after down hall. So in order for that to not happen, it would be nice if we stop the recording before we do any of that, and that will then segue the after down hall recordings. So at least they wouldn't have that wrong assumption that something is recording, and which may have been caused by either somebody did record but he didn't say who got that recording, or the note takers they had in call, they kind of messed up the visual of Zoom and nobody understood that actually this wasn't a recording. And yeah, it's also a way to say goodbye to YouTubers, and maybe something else we want to do at the end. Right now, I just reminded this would be a good opportunity to show all results. And yeah, finally, connect and integrate. I increased the time to 17 minutes. So I added 1 minute on top of the mingle time between every people. And also the room amount to 4 people. I still haven't updated the slides, but that's the idea. Yeah, I think that was the main changes I did for the town hall document, and now we can go through it as what do we do here? Are there some action items you want to pick up, or maybe change the structure of the town hall? And I will stop the recording. If you want more information, what's the output, then wait for the town hall workgroup meeting summaries. They will be linked under this YouTube description.